What's happening, everybody? You back with Working with Bobby. I hope everybody enjoying this Saturday so far, Mother's Day weekend. Um, Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. You guys and gals, I hope that you show your moms in your life a very nice day tomorrow or weekend. Show them how important they are and how much they appreciate it and how much you love them. Without further ado, I'm doing this video starting off in the backyard because I just got a package in for Belle. It's a bittersweet or a little bit frustrating um upgrade, but it is an upgrade, and I'll tell y'all why later on in the video. But for right now, I'm gonna try to get down the steps and get to the truck where I can put the package in there. So let me get y'all turned around. Y'all got to excuse me, y'all. This storm came through yesterday and blew a whole bunch of debris and trees and what tree branches and leaves and stuff everywhere. I ain't got around to try to raking all that stuff up and clean it up yet, but I got something for Belle. Hey Belle, I got something for you. Don't be mad with me, but I got to get this here taken care of for you, okay? Now normally, y'all, she wouldn't be upset with me for what I gotta do because I already done did it before. But in this case, later on in the video, it'll probably be nighttime by the time I show y'all the end of it and talk to y'all about why. But what I got in this box is actually the second time that I've had to do this upgrade, and this time is mainly because of the run-in with the law. And I'll explain all that to y'all later on in the video, so just hold tight, stay tuned, and we're gonna get down to it. All right, y'all, I'm down here to the shop. I kind of got a little bit of a break from working on one of my customers' cars, and my sister from church. I had to look at her Nissan Rogue again. But let me sit down on this chair, man, and tell y'all about why I'm actually frustrated about having to change out the headlights in Belle again. Now, most of y'all know that I was done went and got like some blue LED style headlights. You know, they wasn't like, they wasn't like super blue or, you know, like some cop blue or whatever. But if you know anything about the laws in the state of South Carolina, we got some of the most backwards laws in the maybe in the world. You know, so short story, that way I can get to showing y'all what the lights look like and then changing and putting the other ones in. So short story, I'm going driving from my job to down in the low country towards in Berkeley County, and I'm going through this little one horse, not even probably a caution light town called Utahville, South Carolina. Now, no disrespect to the town itself, I just don't never deal or like the associate with the law enforcement, because they can be some of the most extra cops in the world. So I done been around state troopers. I done been in the city limits of Orangeburg where public safety is pretty much extra on top of extra. And ain't nobody, not even deputy sheriffs, nobody never bothered me about my lights. I even communicated with a deputy sheriff at one point in time, and I was like, look, I'm ordering some lights that match, you know, kind of like match my truck. I said, my truck is mostly blue. I say mostly blue because it's got a lot of colors on it actually, but it's mostly blue. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and order me some nice LED blue lights, you know, and use for my headlights, high beam and low beam. Put them in. Well, no, let me back up. They was like, no, as long as they don't like flash or you ain't trying to impersonate an officer or whatever, you should be fine. So I'm like, all right, cool. I done heard it straight from the officer. Go through Utahville after I done had these lights in forever, y'all. And then he pulled me over and he was like, you know, he wasn't nasty, but like I said, I never have had good experiences, you know, with law enforcement. That's why I'm like I am with them. So this cat was like, how you doing this evening? I stop you because you got illegal headlights in your car. And instantly, I'm like, no, I don't. I said, I talked to a couple officers just to verify that when I put the headlights in, I wouldn't be breaking the law. And he was like, yeah, they're illegal. So I said, all right, well, get your law book and show me where I'm breaking the law. So he went back to his vehicle, stayed there for a little bit. I'm imagining he running my tag, running my information for warrants or whatever, which I don't have. And he came back and I'm like, all right, heck of the ticket, but where's the proof showing that I broke the law? What he did was put the South Carolina Code of Laws code on the actual violation and left it up to me to do my research and find out what law that I broke. So I did, you know. I done got a whole bunch of speeding tickets back in the day, and you know, that's actually about it. I had one other moving violation where a public safety officer accused me of running a stoplight, claiming that my light was red because her light was green. I'm like, that's a lie, because when I went through the light, it was yellow. Your light ain't gonna turn green until my light is red. And why would I run a traffic light or a red light and you right there at the intersection? I mean, that's, come on, man. But I guess sometimes they give idiots badges and guns as well. But enough of that. I'm gonna continue with my story. So I went and I did my research and I saw, and just in case anybody else is from South Carolina or you want to look up the actual code, is 56-5-4840. That was the law that he claimed that I broke. And if you look at that law, if you look it up and read it, then everybody on Amazon, all the part stores that offer high performance headlights to help you see better at night and drive safely and whatnot, they're breaking the law. So I looked up the code that's before that, which is 56-5-4830. Now that one said that it's prohibited for any vehicle to have red or blue lights shining directly in front of it, which technically, since I got headlights with a blue hue to it, or a blue color, I would be breaking that law. But that's not the violation that he put on my ticket saying that I broke. So I told my wife, normally I own up to what I did wrong if I did, you know, something wrong. But based on the violation he claimed that I broke, I didn't do anything wrong. So I'm like, man, I don't want to pay this ticket. I'm not funding they town functions and whatnot on these bogus tickets that he trying to write. If the town need money, they need to apply for grants. If the town need money, they need to go ahead and have some car washes or some dinners or something, or some fundraisers or whatever. Don't be stopping people for no foolishness like that. But anyway, my rant is over for now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show y'all what my lights look like now. And then I'm gonna show y'all the new LED lights that I ordered from Amazon, and go over them kind of briefly, and then I'm gonna swap them out and show you what they look like after I done put them in. So let me get my lights turned on. I'm gonna show y'all the high beam and the low beam, and you chime in and let me know whether I actually broke the law or not. All right, guys, these are the low beams. Okay, it's not dark, so that, you know, they ain't gonna look as bright as they normally would at night, but these are LED low beam blue colored bulbs. They don't flash. They don't do. Boy, you can tell this old school right here. Watch this. I always have to do that with that part light. So y'all got y'all laugh for today. But anyway, this is the color of the low beams. All right, at night, it's, you know, a blue light. I mean, it is what it is. Now I'm gonna go ahead and cut the high beams on and let y'all see that. Just the high beams. Now I didn't have these on when I went through town. Of course, you know, I'm going through town. Why have your high beams on? But this is what the guys say I'm doing illegal. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna show y'all the ones I'm putting in. All right, y'all. Now y'all seeing this package right along with me. It came earlier today. All right, I'm holding the phone with one hand now, so it's kind of hard for me to get this out of the package. Like I told y'all in the other video, my son's still using my my tripod. All right, these are the ones that I got. The brand name is Sea Light. If I guess y'all can hold on, let me get that bulb light out of the shot. But if y'all want to look up the actual brand and name, and y'all can do the little QR code thing. Here's all the information right here. All right, this is what it looked like. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put y'all down for a minute, and I'm gonna get this plastic off and get the box open so y'all can see what I got. All right, y'all, this is what we got. Got this instruction manual. Come with some, I guess, I don't know what them foam pieces is. I actually don't ever use them. Zip ties. These are the bulbs themselves. They're supposed to be a cool white color. They labeled which one is what. The 906s, the 9006s or HB4s are the low beams. And the 9005s are the high beams. It even come with a pair of, let me get these put down right here. The only reason I'm being like super careful with them is because I'm only using one hand. They got these little gloves that you can, use for installation. I put them on just for the fun of it. But you already see I got gloves on. But they're for installation the way you don't get no oil on the bulb and all that. But this is how they're gonna come in the package. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on my white examination gloves for handling precious material like they sent. Haha. And then I'm gonna pull this grill off and I'm gonna swap out the bulbs and I'm gonna put the grill back. And then when I cut y'all back on, I'm gonna show y'all how those lights look. So just hold tight, stay tuned, and I'll cut y'all back on in a minute. All right, y'all, I got Bell back together. I'm about to show y'all how these new headlights look. Remember now, it's still daytime, so they may not look as intensive as they probably should. It's just a cool white, kind of color of low beam or light itself, I'll say. That light don't never come on when I cut it on to begin with. Yeah. And I'm gonna show y'all the brights. That's what the brights look like. Now I know they're not blue anymore, which that's the whole purpose I did it. To keep from quote unquote breaking the law. Now let me get y'all turned around. All right, we back on the couch. Now, if you made it this far in the video, first off, I thank you. I appreciate you for watching in detail. But that temper tantrum that I threw earlier, I feel like it's legit. Because I'm like, all right, how can one cop tell me one thing and another cop tell me something different? Obviously, that means that some cops out there, and I'm not saying all of them, I'm not trying to start a war. I'm being real. Some cops out there, I guess they just there because maybe they was bullied in school and they trying to prove a point now, or maybe they got an issue against someone, some race, or some people for whatever different reason. I don't know. I'm not a cop. I don't want to be a cop. I appreciate the job that they do. I feel like they should be getting paid more for what they do because it's very, very dangerous. I respect that. But the ones that's out there that are hiding behind the badge, those are the ones I can't respect. The ones that would rather shoot a bullet out their gun rather than the throw hands, those are the ones I can't respect. The ones that's out there just for a status, a position in social society or whatever, because of whatever reason, those are the ones that I don't respect. All the good cops out there that do their job to the best of their ability, and they got families and whatnot that they got to take care of, and that love them and whatnot just as well as a regular civilian. What I'm saying is that I have an issue with somebody, and it's mostly them small town cops, and I'm from a small town, town of Sally, South Carolina, in between Sally and Springfield. And then you got Neces and North and all them areas, that I pretty much come up around, the Wagner and the Perrys. I mean, those cats, man, it's like they got a chip on their shoulder for some reason. They got something to prove. I mean, come on, man, do your job, but you don't have to be extra with it. You know, we all see you got a badge on your shirt. We see the gun on your hip. I mean, you don't got to be extra with that. Just do the job you paid to do and go home at night with your family. Period. But the end of rant number 2, um, y'all let me think. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments as far as, okay, was that justified? You know, did I have to spend another XYZ dollars just to abide by the law? I can understand if I was riding around with the lights flashing. I get that. I can understand if I was trying to pretend to pull people over or whatever, you know, that impersonating a cop type stuff. Man, I ain't trying to do that. If I wanted to be a police, I would have went to the academy. I don't have to pretend. I don't need to be no cop. I'm me by myself. I'm my own army. But y'all let me know what y'all think about that situation. And also, on a more positive note, check out the headlights, man. Maybe y'all want to try to put them in y'all vehicle. I think any vehicle that has the 9005 high beams and 9006 low beams, that kit will fit. So now you may have to check your vehicle to make sure you got clearance, because the lights are not that big at the back, and I didn't put that on camera, and I apologize for that. But I mean, they fit right in there just like the OEM bulbs. So hopefully y'all won't have no problems if you decide to try to order them. But check the QR code, check the number that's on the box. So y'all saw the brand. I tried to put as much information in the video as possible. And if that's something that y'all want to do with y'all vehicles, make sure don't end up like me, because I ain't even written to court about this yet, so I don't know how it's gonna turn out. But make sure that whatever lights or vehicle modification you do, abide by your state law, so you don't have to be aggravated with the police when you go through these one-horse towns. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and close the video out. Hopefully y'all saw the one that I posted this morning about the sit on the heads. I was supposed to do that last night, but I got sleepy. I ain't had time. I would have messed around and upload a SpongeBob video or something. I try not to do nothing sleepy. So I waited and did it this morning after I edited it like I needed to. But check this one out. Well, thank you for checking this one out. But go back and check that one out if you hadn't watched it. Hopefully the information is helpful to you and it bless you in some kind of way. And let me know what y'all think about this one, man. I mean, hopefully this will be the last time I got to do anything with them headlights. But I mean, we'll see. It depends on what kind of small town I go through, I reckon. But as always, be encouraged, be blessed, keep wrenching. I'll see y'all on the next video.